Imagine giving up a sport that you love, that you've put all your effort into it, and within a few days, you go to a golf tournament, the US Open qualifier, and you miss it by one shot. You feel devastated, you feel bummed out. One hole changed the whole outcome of that game that day. But even bigger than that, a few days later, your life changes and your golf career looks like it's over, and 5 doctors tell you that you won't be playing golf again unless you have surgery. My injury set me back from my golf career and the dreams that I had. And during that process, went through a really hard time emotionally, physically, even mentally, where I got very depressed. I wasn't able to focus. I just felt like I had lost everything. Everything that I worked hard for, that I practiced for every day, 10, 12 hours a day, hitting golf balls and playing and putting the time in, was literally overnight taken away from me. So hopefully you won't suffer or feel the loss of some of the things that I experienced from this amazing game. But when I started to look back at the effect that it had on me and how I grew from that experience and the passion that I developed for helping others to share a game that I love so much, it was like a light bulb was turned on. So hopefully I can help you to find the game that works best for you and have a longevity that will come with that game. So after several years of feeling like I was stuck, a friend of mine suggested that I travel to Asia and go just kind of gather myself for a few months and find the pleasures that I love, which was always the Asian culture. And so I packed up my backpack and decided I was going to go over there for 3 months. And during that time, my life changed in multiple ways. My daughter was born over there. I fell in love with coaching. My career or ability to coach people started to really excel. The successes of my students started to really improve. And I came to realize that the program in which I was really coaching had nothing to do with golf. The program started out and was called Are We Listening? And it helped us to understand what it is that I'm really doing on the golf course and how to listen to myself, but not only listen to myself, listen to others and what my body was telling me I was to do or not to do. And so when I started to understand that, it's kind of when things changed. The Chinese doctor that I was introduced shortly after arriving in Asia was the person that changed my life. He healed my wrist with no surgeries using Chinese medicine that was proven for thousands of years. When I started to understand what the Chinese doctor was sharing with me, it had to do more with the way I was thinking. And so when I started to really think about what was happening to my body, I became a lot more aware. And my arthritic pain left, my mobility became much better, my flexibility was probably the best that it had ever been, and my wrist is stronger now than it's ever been. And so this doctor really changed my life. And I started sharing that with students and immediately found those students, not only their life changing, but also their golf game becoming a lot more consistent. So I've decided that I wanted to start sharing these secrets because I think, I've been blessed as a player for the past 30 years and as a coach to be able to coach some amazing students that I've learned a lot from them, the executives of the world, the business owners, the juniors that I've worked with. I've had great opportunities to help a lot of people. So we've created a book, an ebook. It's free. There's no cost to it. I'd be more than happy to send it to you, or you can get it at my website at michaelbruchet.com. But it's a book that helps you to understand really truly what the secrets are. And it's just a brush over of where you're going and what you're trying to do. We have one for the short game, we have one for the overall game, and then we have one for Build a Game for Life. So right now, you can check those out at michaelbruchet.com.